Hey Cam, you got any weekend plans?
Well, I need to fix my dirt bike. It needs a new spark plug.
What's a spark plug?
Something that helps the engine run.
How does it work?
I don't really know, but did you know that they make spark plugs here in Kanawha County?
Really? Where?
At Niterra. I bet if we go there, they can explain it for us.
Hey, my friend has a dirt bike and he needs spark plugs to fix it. Can you tell me what they do?
So spark plugs are the initial part of the ignition system of an engine. So what it's going to do is it supplies electrical power to the ignition system. So the spark plug sits at the top end of the cylinder. So what happens is when a spark plug has electricity supplied to it, it gives a spark inside this cylinder, which will cause an explosion. When it does, it shoves this piston down, which will turn the engine. So it turns the crankshaft and turns the engine. So you have your air intake coming in one side and your exhaust out the other side. So this piston will come up and compress the gas and air mixture. Spark plug will fire, and when it does, it'll shove that piston back down and turns the crankshaft another rotation. And it does that every single time to keep that engine running.
All gas engines need spark plugs. How do you make them?
So the process of making a spark plug, first we receive components from Japan. Once those components arrive here, they go to the assembly process. The assembly machines assemble the metal shells and the insulators together. A few other smaller components go in there as well. They move over to the welding process. They receive a chip for the side electrode. It's welded to that side electrode. Then it moves to the bending process, and that machine puts the bend to the side electrode that matches the center electrode. That way, what Darren spoke of with the fire in the engine, it optimizes the fires so that we produce the best spark plug that we can. But we assemble it here in West Virginia, and once it's all assembled, we send it to the warehouse, and our product is shipped all over the world. We make oxygen sensors here on this campus as well. This is the only campus in the world where spark plugs and oxygen sensors are assembled.
Niterra ships all over the world. Do you only ship and sell to automotive?
We currently ship to stores, like local auto stores like AutoZone, Vance, Napa.
What does the process actually look like? How does your product travel to other stores and other manufacturers?
Customers, they typically put in what's called a purchase order. We call it PO. That purchase order gets turned into what is called a delivery. And to us, that looks like a piece of paper that shows, what the customer is asking for and how many of each product. We'll pick it from our racks, put it in shipping containers, and then we'll process the order. And then sometimes they specifically say we want to ship UPS, we want to ship FedEx, ship it by a truck. It's called an LTL. So at that point, once we finish packing it, we'll apply our shipping label, is what we call it, and then it'll be shipped out, be picked up from whoever we set the truck up with.
You ship all over the world, so you must ship a lot. How much do you think you ship in a year?
Well, including spark plugs, ignition coils, oxygen sensors, tech sensors, we ship probably in a year millions of pieces.
I actually learned a lot at Niterra.
Yeah, I didn't know all of that in West Virginia.